You gotta literally not get hit.
Just lock in, bro.
Right.
And there we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. You got cannon and you immediately throw it away. Like, I get it, man. I get you want guitars, but let the offense, like, flow. Do something, man.
Right. I mean, it would be one thing if, like, you know, cannon was only good at knocking out and not building up damage, but it's literally a string weapon.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen them.
I have felt it hundreds of times.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
It's like a string weapon because you get strings, but it also feels like there's a string attached to you while they have the cannon because they just keep hitting you, and you're like, how did that hit me? I'm all the way over here.
But so far, the guitars are definitely finding their mark, and he's got himself a slight little lead, but how long is it going to take Mounir to actually just adjust to that and take it out of, you know, out of commission? Ooh, nice recovery. Going to go ahead and bounce his face off the stage and send him up to that top right corner. Guichabou, now, if he can able to work in this cannon a little bit, but no, you're right. As soon as that weapon throw comes out, that cannon's going to be gone.
Oh, okay. There we go. Not going to be able to close it out, but that will get the first stock here. And again, Mounir just off to a lead. And I don't know, like, again, that's Guichabou. Like, look, oh, I lost the first stock. I started off so hot. Mounir came and got the first stock after he's been playing so hot today. What do I do now? Okay, I answer back. That's great. Now I know, as a viewer in the caster, that I know Guichabou is at least still here. He didn't take 4 damage, didn't take any extra credit. But again, throwing that cannon away immediately, at least he got the guitars this time afterwards.
I mean, I know I am not the caliber of player as Guichabou, but man.
You don't have to remind us.
My elo does that for us. No, I don't understand the thought process. Just the like you said, he almost made a game plan, and no matter what, he refuses to adapt and change from it for any reason at all. And he's going to ride those guitars until the literal wheels fall off.
Yeah, and that could honestly just be a really big problem here. So, right now, okay, we see that orb come out. Okay, Mounir trying to find a reversal in some way, shape, or form, but Guichabou, okay, honestly, as much criticism as I've been giving him, has been doing pretty all right as long as he has the guitars and uses the cannon to close out a stock.
There we go. Finally seeing some momentum go in Guichabou's direction. Oh, double recovery off of it. Okay, the last one was exhausted, but the damage was there.
Yep. Okay.
See? You can control the spacing so much more with the cannon. Oh, nice neutral sig coming from Mounir. He's always up in the air trying to catch those gravity cancel D-lights. Here we go. That might be enough. Guichabou has no options, nothing. Bye-bye, Mounir. We've seen him come back to this position time and time again today. If he can get a good string, we see those gauntlets on his hands trying to get it done. But Guichabou has the speed, be able to fight back unarmed a little bit here.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what's happening here is like once he gets those guitars, if he can find his way in, Guichabou's doing well. He's getting that combo down, and Mounir might need to think about a backup game plan of playing just a little passive. You can still play the pain train, but you need to be a little more wary of how fast these guitars are.
You could already see him making the adjustment. He was hanging back towards the right side of that stage. Guichabou able to go ahead and confirm that first game. Congratulations to him as Mounir now is on his back foot trying to make the adjustments to go into game number 2. I think we definitely stick to the Petra.
100%.
Definitely stick to the Petra.
That Petra has gotten you here.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's just like, again, like you pointed out, like he was making adaptations. I think it's just getting to the realization that, okay, these guitars are beating out some of the stuff I do because of that's just how the weapon works, right? It's an absolutely ludicrous weapon. But like, now I just gonna make some small changes. Oh, we're not sticking with the Petra, but you know what? Oh, wait.
All right.
What's going on here?
So you guys at home that maybe have not watched live broadcasts before, these players have 10 seconds within the beginning of a set to be able to say, you know what, this doesn't feel right. I'm going to go ahead and jump off. And so that obviously does not count. They're going to go ahead and recheck their setups, and we're going to get into this game number 2 here in just a second.
All right, well, it looks like, okay, he is feeling good. Maybe there's just a wrong stage or something. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Maybe he just wasn't ready. Maybe he just needed a little bit more time to figure out his game plan. But, all right, we're getting right into this, though. And it looks like that Teros is definitely coming out to play in the form of Roman Reigns.
I don't agree.
I mean, I get it, but, like, at the same time, you can still go back to the Petra, and I think you'll be fine. But and the guitars, you're gonna have a really tough time against these guitars. Yeah, but I want to see what you're thinking about here.
Yeah, me too. I just don't think. I think the lack of speed from Teros is gonna have a really hard time being able to go toe to toe with Lin Fei in general, and then Guichabou is Lin Fei on top of that because I swear he's able to get her to like 11 speed somehow. I'm not quite sure. But Mounir, so far, the hammer's working out for him. Okay.
Okay, there we go. And that's the thing is, like, Teros will still have those strong hits, right? But, like, again, it's just, I think it's just, like, the fact that he recognizes that, like, yes, if he gets in, he's going to hurt me, right? But if I have the extra length on these weapons and I'm just pressing my buttons at the right time, it really won't be that bad. So it's just, you got to play a little bit more precise here. But, like, right now, it's not looking too bad.
No, if this works out for him, I mean, keep in mind, Guichabou doesn't really have any other legends to switch to. There isn't a legend swap to be able to adapt, you know, be able to combat this Teros if he can't get it done with this Lin Fei. Oh, scooping. He's thinking about it. Oh my, okay,
That's
Mounir, I see you, brother.
fast
I see
stocks. You know what? You just gotta believe in Mounir. All right, if he says this is good enough, it's good enough. Whatever my king wants, my king gets.
You know, that's fair. he is definitely earning those spots here. Guichabou going to go ahead and slide that signature in there, confirm that stock. But Mounir has a very, very dominating one-stock lead here and should be able to chip away at this damage on Guichabou here pretty quick. But Guichabou getting a nice string in there, getting a couple hits. That ground pound was good. Tried to open it up after that, but couldn't find out.
Wow.
Wait a second. He's still extending it. Wow, that was so much damage.
Whoa! What are you doing? Okay, like, Guichabou, I get it, but like, oh my goodness, you almost just lost the game on that.
Mounir gonna fight him on arm. Look. Okay, gonna go up, get the axe. Oh, that side stick. That was a little willy-nilly there, but Weapon Thrower's gonna keep him in it. Oh, he thought he was gonna turn around and gravity cancel a side light there, maybe.
Right. So I think what I'm seeing here is I think Mounir definitely has the game plan they want to put in fruition, and I could see it working. But it's like, as soon as Guichabou gets his opening and starts the combo, you just have to watch his cutscene. Sorry.
It really, I mean, he's not getting a whole lot of damage off of it. This is, you know, guitars on Lin Fei. G's Mounir are gonna tie it up.
That's actually kind of crazy. But you know what? This does give him a little bit more time, or if for some reason he feels like the Teros isn't doing it, which, I mean, I don't know. You at least still have time to still switch back to the Petra,
Looked
right?
good to me.
It looked good to me, right? Yeah, run it again, run it again.
Wow, that definitely shook up Guichabou a little bit there.
Right.
I mean, you know, like you mentioned, he was watching. I'm sure he was watching, saw Mounir playing on that Petra. All, you know.
Yeah, just didn't even think about the Teros.
Right. Teros, what? 2, and now, after he did all that mental planning, now he has to adjust to a completely different legend with completely different stats, completely different play style, completely different everything. Oh God, Mounir's going to work, bro.
Yeah,
And look, he's already an orange, bro.
Look at it, he's looking
10
for
seconds
too.
into the game and he's an orange.
Dude, he's just pressing the right buttons at the right time, man. And I know that's kind of like a cheap cop-out as a caster to say, but like, that's literally what he's doing.
That's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing.
Oh, Guichabou trying to get up there for the recovery. Not quite sure what the clash was there. Okay, Gooey, I see you. They're going to keep the positioning. Oh, that ground pound. Oh, that was risky. Mounir. Oh, that could have been a horrible, horrible punish for Guichabou there. That should have taken the stock, but Mounir just could not find the home with that hammer.
Yeah, now we got the axe coming out to play here. All right, I like that. But, yeah, is that going to be okay? Not going to be enough, actually.
Whoa! That. I mean, you almost want to keep it simple there. I mean, it would have worked out if maybe he could have baited out the dodge as he was swapping to the other side. But, ooh, very nice. But once you didn't get that dodge, throwing out that down sig was pretty much pointless.
Yeah.
There was no way Guichabou was going to get caught up in that.
Oh, you know, I think Guichabou's starting to get to the point where I think losing that one game probably hit the mental a little harder than he wanted, because I feel like he's starting to throw out some moves and like he's starting to get a little desperate to close out stocks when he knows he can close them out. Like, if this move lands, I will finish this stock, right? And you're just throwing it out and there's some punishes coming out. So I need him to just like, hey, it'll come when it comes. Like, when it comes. So, like, when you get your opening, take that opening, but don't force things.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to be patient. Cannot force things. That's super important, especially against. I mean, every time you make a mistake, it's not just a little bit of damage. You are losing colors in your health over there on the right side. Oh, that ground that Dairy brought it down just a little too low, and Mounir was able to punish it. But Guichabou reversing it, taking it back over the right side. Nair after Nair. The Sarah missing. Mounir throwing the weapon, looking for a drop. Guichabou throwing the weapon. What?
Yo, I'm just saying, I think if Mounir takes this game here, like, it might just be over. I don't know, man. How are you winning this with hammer and axe against the guitars. All right, that time we see the sig get thrown out. It actually connects. So hopefully Guichabou can just kind of dial things back here a little bit and get right back to business.
I mean, you got to give Guichabou props because, I mean, even though the score line is tied right now, I mean, he is definitely handling this better than we've seen the other players handle Mounir so far today. He is making great strides, bringing these games down to the last stock, making things super close now that he's been adjusting, and it looks like the Teros may not work next game. Because Guichabou has done a really good job at adapting to it. That signature not going to be quite enough, but it was super close. Mounir needs to make it happen right here. You know, he almost probably wants the gauntlets right now to be able to confirm this stock. But if he can find something on the axe before Guichabou does, oh no, I'm getting nervous, Skiff.
Yeah, this is a situation where but that's the thing is Guichabou has just been so ready to press buttons when you probably shouldn't. And honestly, I'm a little shocked. You could tell Guichabou was super desperate to just get that game over with. And there's a world where he just kept pressing the sig buttons and Mounir actually just takes it, right? I need you to dial back a little bit. Yes, you're up 2-1. It's rarely that I see someone up 2-1, but it feels like they're losing, you know?
It really does kind of feel that way. And I don't know if it's just we're kind of, you know, because of what we've seen the past few games, we're kind of still starry-eyed from what we've seen, or but man, it just Mounir gets in such a good space, and then Guichabou's just able to use that speed and dex and just work his way back in there. Really interested. Does he stick to the Teros, or is he like, okay, Guichabou's got that figured out? Do I just need to keep Guichabou guessing with all the legends that I have in my pocket and keep him off his game and not let him get any sort of game plan?
You know what? Going from the Petra to the Teros, and he did mention he has Rayman, and Rayman is kind of a good balance between the two of them.
Or, okay. When's the last time we've seen this legend in competition?
I don't know, man. This is definitely not what I was expecting to see here, but hey, you know what? Maybe this is what he needs right now for dealing with these guitars.
Okay. I really just need to watch this game play out because I have so many questions. But Spear do be spearing.
Yeah, they'll be pressing buttons sometimes. It's quick. It's got a big hitbox.
Spear do be spearing. But this makes me really nervous. Ooh. I don't know. Wait a second. You almost want to switch to something that you know has proven itself this weekend. But I mean, he does have a very, very deep pocket of legends.
Listen, I believe in Mounir. Just if he says this is what I want to do, I believe in his decisions.
Okay, all right. It's such a slight little lead. He needs extra credit's important. Extra credit is very important. Throwing that weapon away and ending up with nothing, not so important. And now Guichabou is going to go ahead and confirm that stock and keep us tied up just like we've been this entire set, Skip.
Yeah, no, definitely Guichabou doing his thing right here. Okay, and there you go. Just, again, pressing these sigs. I don't know if it's like a misinput or like if it's intentional at this point, because I feel like you're throwing them out kind of way too willy-nilly, and I don't know. It's throwing me off a little bit.
Well, I mean, it is Linfei. He can't do that.
Right. But, like, I don't know, man, because I just... yeah, the pressure's there, but I feel like with Mounir, you just don't want to give him any more openings than you really need to.
Right, and you're giving him opening, and this legend selection is working out for him so far. Guichabou, I really think it's just a matter of keeping Guichabou on his toes and not letting him adapt. Once he finds a way in on the weapons and the legends you're using with those guitars, you're hit. But you switch that up, he has to refigure out how he's going to get his strings open, and just like that, he doesn't have enough time. Mounir's able to go ahead and get the stocks, and Guichabou is left still guessing, and the game's already over.
Yeah, and that's the other thing here too, is I feel like Mounir is definitely going to be able to get some extra credit here. Like, that's the type of scenario that we're in. Look, he's already got a little bit on there, but because of just how much health he still has left, like, it's just going to continue to stack it up. And I'm sorry, you're going to have to apologize. Because you said, I don't know about this, but you need to believe.
We need to believe in our king, Skiff. We need to believe he makes no wrong decisions. Everything he does is right. And that is right as he finishes off with that Sayer. Guichabou, pogo to the top of the head, finishing off right here. No, not enough to take him up to the top of the map. Oh, but that will be, we're all tied up going into game number 5.
And that was like dominant.
Yeah.
So you go down 2-1, and then you have a dominant game 4 with a pick that we just haven't seen.
But Does he do it again, or does he change it up another time to keep Guichabou guessing?
So, I think you stick with this character because I'm going to be honest, Guichabou has been struggling against some of your gameplay anyway. Like, you're playing clean. You were playing so clean, right? And this character, it just did not seem like he had anything figured out. Now, maybe he's taking some notes here, and he's like, okay, I just need to fix this, I need to fix this, and I'm good, right? But again, in a scenario like this, Game 5, everything's so tense. Do you have that time to really make those quick changes? Or is Mounir just going to be like, hey, man, we got to get into our Game 5 here. You didn't figure anything out. That's too bad.
This is crazy. I mean, we've seen...
Oh, wait.
We've seen so far in this redemption side of our bracket. I mean, there has not been any Game 5s. It has been the Mounir show, and here we are. He has finally got some of that pressure put against him. He is in a Game 5 situation, and whoever loses this game, their day is done.
Yep. And it'd be really such a shame to see Mounir come this far just to fall right before the final bracket here. But right now, we got a fairly even game. Now just trying to get back to the wall, does do it, and this Guichabou just, I don't know, playing a little too lax, a little too early, does get the first stock though, so we can definitely tell that Guichabou is still in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Mounir needs to get on that spear and start making it work for him because he gave Guichabou a little bit of a lead. Oh, what a weapon toss from Guichabou, saving his stock, and he got so much damage off of that reversal. And he's still going, bro.
Yep.
No,
Whoa, okay. You know, I respect that. I respect that. You definitely tried to really pull out something to get a really crazy early stock. And now you get, okay, look, everything I just said before, throw it away. Throw it away. Somehow Guichabou, he's more locked in than ever.
Oh, no. Okay, there we go.
Good.
Okay, and we've seen him, we have seen him come back from these deficits today.
Yep.
But you want to stay partial, but you just want to watch this run happen. Like,
and now he's finally got the spear in this game, and this is just something we haven't been able to see because Guichabou's been doing a good job keeping up this offense, and like he's only really had sword.
Yeah, that is true. And finally, being able to have that spear in hand, if he can confirm this stock, Guichabou is getting really close to knockout range. Oh no, that was a very risky ground pound. Guichabou not able to get around on it though to get the punish. Ooh, staying out of the way, Nairn up above him, but Guichabou is fishing with those guitars. He sees all he needs is a little more damage, and he knows that he is back on elimination side and has a chance to make this run.
Wow, the punish on that was crazy. Dude, he's got so much damage on him.
Oh no, this is so scary. Guichabou though is in a perfect position to be able to end Mounir's run.
Does it really come down to this?
It does. Every single game of Mounir comes down like this. Are you kidding me?
Oh, but dude, like at this point, Guichabou kind of just needs to sneeze on. This is huge. This is huge. He's got the sword. You're gonna have spear here. No. Oh yeah, you are gonna have spear. Get the spear. Get the spear. You need this.
Guichabou's all over him. No, there's no way. Oh, he tossed it.
No! You don't want to see that. Okay. But there he goes. This is the thing we've been seeing Guichabou do. He gets way too desperate, starts throwing out these SIGs. Mounir now has some footing underneath him.
There's absolutely no shot. Oh my God, Guichabou missed the recovery. The Sair is gonna send Mounir flying. Oh no, he missed the punish, the confirmation.
Oh my God, and that's gonna be it. Oh, dude.
Bro.
I really wanted to see it, but you got to hit it to Guichabou, and especially when you get down to that scenario too, you're like, all right, look, I'm up 3 stocks to 1. There's no way. And then Mounir starts battling back, and you start getting that little bit of doubt in your head. You just need one more hit, and it starts getting more and more tense. You start pressing buttons a little too early, a little too late, and then you finally.